So yeah, I've been busy this week. So you're gonna get 3 videos this week. What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Dante here, back in the Digimon Laboratory with yet another market watch. This one's gonna be a short one. Not much movement, not really anything going on. A lot of things are prepping for BT9 to drop this Friday. A lot of prices for pre-sales are tanking. A lot of prices for pre-sales are stabilizing. I've always said, if you're really in a rush to get your pre-sales, sure, get it accordingly. But if you need to wait for the pre-sales to be done with and to get the actual cards for the set, like I normally do, the weekend is usually the right time to get it. You'll see the fallout of all the prices. Everything will fall out except for the cards that are like a immediate success or immediate hit, or something that people's like, oh, this card's gonna be great forever. Like Densmon Alternate Art. You'll see it stabilize around 70, 80 bucks right now, for 85 in some cases. We'll just wait until late Saturday, Sunday, see how it does. If you get paid on the first, like Monday, like I do, just wait until Monday morning, pop all the cards in your cart, buy them all. They should be here by Thursday or Friday before you have to go to locals. That way you can go ahead and test around with some stuff like that. But it's going to be a super short market watch. Nothing really too crazy right now. Alphamon Alternate Art, we're sitting here. Yeah, we're sitting at a cool $36 for the near mint here. Alphamon really is going to be focused on this and the rare that comes in BT9. So you might see people play a little bit less of these. You might see people try to. Now, I don't think people's going to max out on them. I think if anything, they'll max out on the rare BT9 one rather than this one. They might play a 2 or 3 of and play a couple of Oryumons just to put underneath it as a source. I did look in the Durumons, the rares from, if I'm not mistaken, BT6. Yeah. They're $2 a rare, $2.50 a rare now. So a lot of people are picking up the deck for casual play. When you see a rare just like go up like that out of nowhere, usually people are starting to pick it up for casual play. Might want to go ahead and, get the deck together, play it casually, see how they feel about it before they even try to do max rarity kind of stuff. Seeing how high Duromon is it's just not falling below that $50 mark. So yeah, I say this is probably the weirder spot Alphamon's going to be in. If it doesn't see success with 3 different ways to support, it's going to tank. If it sees success, you're going to see this card steadily go back up to 50 bucks. Watch for this card. Byaostarimon Alternate Art, sitting at about $100 for the Alternate Art. This card went up over the last week. A lot of people are really, really excited for security control. A lot of people are excited for Three Musketeers, yada, yada, yada. It's one of those decks that this is probably the best route to go if you're playing security control, is Bialstar Three Musketeers control. Just because it has so much removal. It's very low maintenance. It's very cheap if you don't want to worry about the blinging it out to the maximum. It's pretty cheap. And it's one of them decks where as long as the TCG is the best of 3, you're going to see security control be a thing. Simple as that. So Byaostarimon is getting more hype behind her. We'll see how she is in BT9. I mean, especially with a lot of these decks going more towards of a let me build my stack and then swing in kind of focus type of thing. To where if security control, if you hit the wrong card and you don't have anything that stops options, your stack is gonna die. So yeah, this is one of the reasons why security control Byaostarimon is getting, overly priced. Lucimon Chaos Mode Alternate Art sitting at cool $52 for the light play. I know I got one here for 52, but 55 for near mint. Mastermind, I don't feel like Mastermind's going anywhere. I feel like Mastermind's gonna be one of those decks that is gonna flourish in this meta. It's gonna compete with this meta. It might even become more aggressive rather than the more passive control the board state, and then kind of win by turn 7 or turn 8. It might be one of those decks to where it's going to try to build Mastermind by turn 2 and kill you by turn 5. Like it might become more aggressive with how the meta like is trying to shape up with Alpha Mind X, Death Mind X, Dex Dual Goromon, with Metal Garurumon X, with Gallimon, with all these X antibodies rewarding you for building your stack efficiently and building an efficient enough stack for you to actually swing in and do significant, harm to your opponent's security. Mastermind just might be that deck that is going to transition very, very well. I don't know about Imperial, to be honest with you. Imperial struggles when it comes to the very top of the meta. It struggles to win big events. And that was surprising because a lot of us were saying that, Imperial is the best deck, but it struggles against, Yellow Hybrid. It struggles, like Yellow Hybrid really is one of them decks to where it just reduces DP and kills all their level 4s before they can go into a Paradramon, or get rid of Pyrodramon before it goes into a Paradramon. Stuff like that. Yeah, we'll see what happens to the 2-bit dolls. We'll see what happens to Imperialdramon and Mastermind coming to BT9. BT9 is meta defining. It is a meta defining set. So don't be surprised if you see Lucimon, the Alternate, go back up to 60. Entmon Alternate sitting around 46, 47. This is going to stabilize because of there is Bialzamon support coming, and I want to say it's BT10. There's Bialzamon support. And there was a potential leak in the OCG of Bialzamon actually getting its own structure deck. And if that's the case, this card is going to skyrocket back up to $60, $70. Be wary of that. If you want to play the deck, be wary of that. I think this is the time we actually get Balmon, and it might help, close the gaps in between this Entmon, Bialzamon type of engine. So we'll see. Keep an eye on this card. You might see this card fluctuate a little bit more as time goes on the next set or two, but keep your eye on this card. Lithmon Alternate Art, it seems to be stable here, like 35 to 40. This card keeps going up and down. People are loving Lilith Loop. But come BT10, Minerva Loop is going to be something that a lot of people is going to be focused on. So a lot of people might just throw in a couple of these Lilithmons just to help, some of that free memory gain when it comes to Lilithmon, to go ahead and get the Minerva Loop just like explosive way sooner. So don't sleep on this card. If this card is going to be a good tech and the Minerva Loop deck, watch this Alternate go up to $50. Just be wary of that one as well. Terriermon sitting here at about $4 for uncommon. Terriermon's good. It's a memory blocker. Terriermon is in green. Green's gotten a great deck in Grandis Quagamon. I know some people trying to make Mega Gagumon work. Some people was even throwing the opinion of Shivamon. Shivamon is only good in an option heavy format, which we don't have right now. Maybe in BT9 that maybe BT10 we might see more of a heavy option format, but that's where Shivamon shines. This card is going to be everywhere. So if I was you, this and any memory blockers, have outs for it in your main deck. Have outs for it in your main deck so you do not get caught with these cards, just preventing you from doing any and everything. Some decks inherently have outs to it, like Mastermind inherently has outs to it. Gallic Mind inherently has outs to it. Stuff like that. But be wary. Also, Psych Mind's a thing. And if I'm not mistaken, I have to go back and read the ruling, but if I'm not mistaken, Psych Mind, I think that was a ruling. I think Psych Mind helps against the D Reaper matchup. Yeah, it helps against the D Reaper matchup. It doesn't help against Reaper itself because Reaper itself sets itself to 0 rather than reducing its play cost to 0. But if you're playing purple and you're going against the Mother D Reaper matchup, drop Psychmon as soon as possible because it stops all the little one drop weenies and says, no, you have to play it for 3. You can't reduce the cost of it. You have to play it for 3. So, yeah, just be wary of these level 3 Digimon. They're going to start ruling the format. You just watch. You're going to see a lot of these level 3 Digimon start being played in 4 ofs. It's going to start pushing the format the way that people want it to go. Garurumon promo sitting at $14 for near mint. If you're playing Metal Garurumon, you have to play 2 to 3 of these. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You have to play 2 or 3 of these. It's a 4 drop, 4K DP, and inheritable. If it's a Garurumon on top of it, draw a card. It's not once per turn. So if the Garurumon unsuspends, you attack, draw a card again. So it also comes well with the Garurumon, which is sitting at about $15 right now, to where it unsuspends itself if it's a Garurumon in a Digivolution source. So you basically go, Digivolve into this one, attack, draw a card, unsuspend, and then you get to attack again. Yeah, and then on top of that, 8 or more cards in your hand, gain +1 security. It's that old school style of blue, way back, set 1.5, to where blue has so many cards in hand because all they do is draw. So blue has many different paths now that it goes down, but don't sleep on these 2 cards whatsoever. Vmon is sitting at about $14, $15 for the Jammy Vmon. Options are, again, becoming a very, very big nuisance. People are going to be shifting to more of a jamming base when it comes to blue decks. Or if you're playing something like a red deck, you're going to instantly throw in Delicate Plan. Anything to stop these options. Because security control is a thing. And I don't know how well Yellow Hybrid's going to fare come into BT9. With the whole entire, hit of Jeff Selfie. But we'll have to see. A lot of people really are pushing towards this. We need something to not worry about options. So there you go. Upamon is sitting at $10 back up. It's the best blue Digiegg. I mean, that's literally what it is. It's the best blue Digiegg. There are times to where it just, and when I say back up, yeah, this card was down to about $7 a couple of weeks ago, and now it's sitting at almost 11. So yeah, it's back up a few dollars. Upamon is just that ed to go to. Certain decks thrive better with certain Digieggs, but especially in blue. But if you need a generic Digiegg for blue, Upamon's the one to go to. Simple. Rise Greymon is back on here sitting at $13, almost $14 for this SR. I'm wondering if this is going to be play in multiples of for Yellow Hybrid, just to be able to play, just to be able to Digiburst and play a Yellow Tamer. I don't know. It's one of those things to where you can play Shine Greymon, I guess, but nobody's talking about Shine Greymon no more because it is just that slow. But having a option to tech into Yellow Hybrid now that their main level 5 is at 1, are they going to replace that the Jet Selfies with the Rise of Greymons? Are they going to play multiples of it? And on top of that, they can easily play a red or yellow level 6 to do some kind of shenanigans, just in case they do have to go up. Maybe a Gallantmon, maybe a Avenged Kidmon, maybe something they can Digivolve into. Maybe go into a Crimson mode for a level 7, like things like that. They're theory crafting, and this seems to be the card that a lot of them are targeting. So if you have these and you're not playing Yellow Hybrid, or you're not playing any kind of red deck, red yellow kind of focus that, I mean, it's good for red, don't get me wrong. Digiburst 2, play Tocado, play Red Tide, play all Heroes. You can play all those cards. So I see it being played more for red, to be honest with you. But just theory crafting, I can also see Yellow Hybrid probably taking this in just because they got hit on the limited and restricted list. Speaking of red, Greymon is stabilizing at about $18. This thing was as high as like 20, 25. I saw it go down to 12. It's now stabilizing at about 17. It's just one of those staples in red that if you're playing a red deck, you throw in 2, 3, maybe 4 of these, and it ensures you get +1 security on your bigger Digimon. Simple. Lucemon regular art is sitting at $32 for the light play, and it immediately goes up to $38 after you get rid of his light play copies. Again, it's Mastermon. Any that can bring level 5s out the trash. I do know Minerva Loop plays I cannot remember that card. It's a purple option card. You pop it, play a level 5. So basically you just go pop Minerva, play out Minerva, play out Cerebus, and then Minerva plays out Cerebus mode, pop the Cerebus mode, and then you just loop from there. Like, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen a couple of builds that actually tech in 1 or 2 Lucemons, just that they need to get rid of that the Tamer to set their opponent back. They can by popping the Minervamon and then being able to play this Lucemon. Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, the on plays don't activate. So I'm wondering what else are they playing in those Minervamon lists to warrant playing this. Because Dead or Alive is too steep of a card to be playing, in order just to play for Lucemon. Too steep of a card in my opinion. But you're not going to see this bad boy go anytime soon. War Greymon from BT1 is sitting at about $20. This is probably the best War Greymon you can have right now. Being able to check and not activate options, being able to get +1 security on your when it digivolves, that kind of stuff. So, and it is a 3 digivolve, which is very, very standard. And having a 3 digivolve right now is very, very good, especially with a lot of decks having 4 and 5 cost digivolution for the level 6s or higher, yada yada yada. Just an overall good card. I think this is the way to go. When you're talking about War Greymon X anybody, you need a War Greymon. This is your go-to War Greymon. Now, last card on the list is something that I want to talk about. I think this card here is going to be a hit or miss this format coming in BT9. With X antibody, the option card, being a thing, you're not going to be able to totally strip your opponent's sources. Now, is this going to be one of them things to where blue stripping is going to be a thing of the past? I don't think so. I think in BT10 EX03, there's some cards that strip top and strip any source you want. So I think they're making cards accordingly to actually, fit this playstyle. But is Hexablood going to be a deck that a lot of people actually could play and take some tournament tops, some sneaky wins at locals, that kind of stuff? Because stripping and stealing your opponent is still going to be good with the current list we have now. Now, we have more cards come in at the middle of August, so we don't know what else are they going to hit. I'll probably drop my prediction video here on Friday. I think I'm going to do it for Friday morning. I'm already recording it as we speak. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very, very interesting. So just something I want to just, give a tidbit about. Don't sleep on this card, especially with all the blue support that Bandai's given. This card can be one of them cards that can come out of nowhere and win games. Well, without further ado, I'm going to get up out of here. I got a lot of things to go ahead and do, a lot of videos to go ahead and put up. Let me know in the comment section below what cards you want to see on the next ban list. Something that, I'm not ban list, but what cards you want to see on the next market watch. What's some things that you want me to go ahead and explain? What's some things that you want me to go ahead and look out for? All that type of stuff. I just look at these prices throughout the entire week, even though I make a video once a week. So let me know if there's some trends that you've probably seen that I probably missed. Well, I've been your boy Dante. Then this has been yet another Digimon Market Watch. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.